Mr. Everything Builds here with a new video of a sort of shopping haul. My father, my brother, and my dad's friend, we went to a toy show today all together in about 2 hours away from us, and a toy store, and then I've got some other stuff from another day, and I'm going to show you guys the haul I got here from the couple different places, so let's get into it. Look at this bag. This is all from the toy show, so we'll just take these out of here. Take a look at this stuff. Just go ahead and pull everything out of here. A couple more figs. All right, we'll go through everything one by one. Kind of tell you what reason I got everything. So we'll just start off with this. It's the biggest item. So this is the 75951. I already have one of these, but I got another one because the one I have is already built, and I really like this Thestral character. I think it'd be really nice for castle factions of some sort, maybe a Fright Knight or Dragon Knights that I have, something like that. So that's the reason I got this. That way I still have one. I'm going to keep this one sealed until I decide to build all my Harry Potter sets. And then the one I already have loose, I'll use for my castle factions. I do collect almost all Harry Potter sets, minus the UCS things, because I love them. I love the figs in them, and it's what I've gotten into since doing Lego. So we'll get that out here. We'll just go ahead and set it back there. Next up, a vendor had these two big figs. This Killer Croc one. I don't remember the exact set it's from, but this was a steal. These go for about $35 online, and I got him, I think I got both of these for $30, maybe? Don't remember, but these guys, they don't go for a crazy amount of money, but what the price was compared to what they sell for was pretty good, and they are real. If you look on there, it says it somewhere. Yeah, Lego. And this one has the same thing if we'll focus. So I got those two guys. I think maybe I'll be able to use them for my castle stuff. I'm not totally sure, but I'll try it out and see how it looks. And if not, then they're still cool big figs to have in my collection. Just grab a base plate here that I can start setting these different figures on. Kind of center these guys up. That'll look nice once all said and done, I suppose. So got those, and then got all these minifigs. The prices on them were not truly what I paid for most of them. I made a deal for all of them. So we'll just go through these and look at what I got and what I'm going to use them for. So I got two of this lady here. I'll just take this out of her hand. I definitely am not going to want that. Has nice back print, nice front print. I think what I'm going to do is probably not going to use these legs. I think I'm going to use this for some sort of evil dwarf body, evil dwarf lady body. So I like this jaguar or whatever it is. It kind of matches the other evil dwarves I've started making, and figure out something else I can use with these legs. I'm not totally certain, but I definitely saw this figure and saw some potential with this one, so I grabbed both of them, and we'll see where it goes from there. Had to grab my spare parts jar for those two little bits and bobs. I'll just go ahead and bring this up close and set these minifigures on there. Next we got, let's see here. Got this lady and she came with the sword, which is nice because I'm always in need of those. She is from, I believe, a Black Panther set of some sort, I would assume. I'm not totally certain, but I got her. You can imagine, I like stealing people for parts and pieces. Number one, really like these legs. And then this cape piece. It's nice blue, new type of cloth. So got her for that. And also this hair piece is good for orcs, I find. The kind of dreaded look. I think it looks looks and works real nice for that. We'll just put the sword and such in her hand. Look at this guy next. Got a little Forceman, which now I'll start getting into showing you guys some of the parts that are, I know specifically what I got them for. So this guy came with this plume for him. And I'm going to put him on, you know, could go on this guy, which is what he came with, but that's not what I want him for. I've got a knight right here. These are some of my purple knights from my Dark Alliance forces or something. I don't really have names for them yet, but we'll take this plume, put on this guy. I've got a couple of these guys and they need plumes like this. Set them back there, but this one we're gonna put on this guy like that. Kind of make him more unique since he's different than the rest of them right now. I think that looks real nice. Then we just have this Forceman, which he'll probably lose this longbow, and I don't even know what I'll do with this whip. I don't even think it came with him. I do believe it's from a Star Wars set back in the day, so that's what we'll use that for. Next up, we got another little halfling from the Dungeons and Dragons CMF series. I think I've got about 7 or 8 of these guys now. I don't know. I've just been building them up little by little for that reason. Just have a little faction of them, little forest halflings. They are technically druids, but in my little story that I'm making up in my mind, I don't think they will be. I think they'll just be little forest people, hobbit-like. Next, we got this guy, Draco, in his Quidditch uniform, but I got him for the cape. I'll show you what it is for in just a second. I'll cut and grab it real quick. If I get into some of my parts and pieces I got right here, I have an elven faction I've been building up. Not this one, this one. This guy, or girl, is in need of a cape. Just pop those parts off. Sorry, Draco. Take this cape, which is just the single post one, which I don't think it looks as good as the other one, but it is nice. Oop. When you put this piece on, it doesn't mess up the cape quite as much. Kind of sits flatter on it, which I think is why they've kind of started doing the single post cape. But how cool does that look? Real nice. Like that. Looks awesome. So we'll just set these off to the side because these are not really what we're getting into today, but thought it'd be cool to show you guys that. And just put this little Draco figure back together. I suppose I can use this hood piece for something too, but for now, I'll just stay on him as a spare Slytherin Quidditch player, which I do a lot of Harry Potter stuff, so probably make use of that somehow. Then we've got, if I can get it open. Oh, nope, we're just gonna rip it. This little guy, which some sort of halfling, I suppose, but I think I'm gonna do with him, I think he's gonna become part of these guys. So I need to get him some short legs, but I think he will be a little halfling too, along with these guys. I'm definitely gonna ditch the acorn hat. It's a little goofy, but I think he'll work well as somebody to accompany them, to start giving them a little bit more variance than which they have. I just got this cool little leaf cape, nice back printing. Even this body would work for some elves that I'm creating, I suppose. Could be possible. And this guy, this is a elf bard from the Dungeons and Dragons CMF line. Again, I wouldn't say I don't care for the figure, but I got him for the body and the legs. I'm gonna start trying to make more elf factions, and I think this body and this legs will work really well for that. Obviously, I can't use the skin tone because I do all yellow figures to be nice and classic. So next, we got this orc figure, which, let's see here. I think I'm gonna do a little swaparoo some way somehow. I think we're gonna probably give this guy this hat, make him a little bit different. Then we'll take him, grab one of these from my castle parts, pop that head off, put the little jaw piece on for some nice variants, give him a sword, boom. There we go. Or we could even do, I think I might be a little bit more of a fan of this because I don't think I have that many archers of these guys. Put this quiver on, make him a archer. I'm not sure how crazy I am about this guy being an archer with that big jaw piece, but I think that kind of works for these guys. Nonetheless, give them some nice variants, which I have many more of those guys, which you guys will see in the video soon, but not yet. Next up, we got this is a fantasy style skeleton because of the evil head. I'll grab him a weapon real quick. Really just love giving all these guys nice little skeleton swords from the fantasy sets. I think it suits them well because it is what they originally came with. And then this is, oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna remember her name off the top of my head, but this is a Harry Potter figure from one of the 2010 or 11 castle sets. Gosh, she does the plants, but I got her because, number one, I'm not sure if I have her. If I don't have her, she'll fill in that gap in my collection. If I do have her, then this body is going to become some sort of witch. I'll pop the head off, put a yellow head on, and it'll become a witch for my little castle factions. Maybe even some sort of troll wizard or something. I think that could work very well. So hopefully I have her already, and that's what she'll be for. This bag's going to be a pain. So ripped open it is. This is a Viking lady with a sting shield. I don't know. I don't really do the Vikings much, but I saw her and, I struck a deal with the vendor for all this stuff together. I just kind of figured I'd put her in there and I guess in a way make it a little bit cheaper because I was able to cut myself a little bit bigger deal with that one. So that is going to be all from the toy show, is this stuff. But let me grab some of the other stuff and we can continue looking through some of the things I got. The next stop was at Sir Troy's Toy Kingdom, which is a store about 2 hours from us. It is huge. It's got so much Lego action figures, Playmobil, anything you can imagine. So I grabbed a bunch of that, went there, grabbed some stuff, and we'll just go through it real quick. We'll just grab everything out of here real quick and then show you it all. Seems like everything. So this is what all I got from there. We'll go largest to smallest. So first, I got this Prince of Persia set. You can probably see why. It's right there, that horse. I kind of wanted to wait to open this, but let's just do it right now. Open it up and take a peek at what it is we're after in this. Boom, I don't gotta open any bags. How about that? I'm not even gonna build this set because I really just got it for this nicely printed horse which I don't know who this is going to go to, but I've been trying to acquire more horses for my castle factions, so one more to add to the collection is nice. We'll just set that guy on here. And we got an instruction booklet. You know, we all know how many we have of these. Everybody's got about 5 million of them. So just set that there. Bags of parts, which, you know, these axe pieces are also good, and these shoulder pauldrons can be of use. Got a little skeleton in there and some other parts. We got the horse piece in there. But yeah, I think this was a nice pickup. And this bush. Can't complain about a bush. It's nice to get foliage pieces now and then. We've got this troll, which this was from the same store, obviously, which a nice baggie to go with it. Can't complain about that. And I got him because I'm just really just trying to build up my faction of these guys. Same old troll, but I can never get enough of them. So I just continue grabbing them and building up those different factions and armies and such. Next, we got this, let's see, Highland Battler from Series 6 of the CMF line. This guy I got mostly because, well, I didn't really get them for the sword. You can get these on Pick Brick pretty easily, but I love getting these circular shields with prints on them because I like to give them to my dwarves specifically, because there's not really a good shield with a print on it right now on Pick a Brick to give to my dwarf faction. So I grabbed him kind of for that. And it's a nice dark brown hairpiece that I could give to an orc or something if I do chop this figure up. Yeah, and I got this Next Night Battle Pack. You can probably see what I got it for. Right there. That nice bright blue helmet piece. I don't know who I'll give it to, but I'm sure I can find somebody that could make use of it in my armies. And then we got this Ninjago, oh boy, maybe 2015. Let's see. A lot of times they have a date, or, yep, 2015. Look at that. I know my stuff. 2015. I got him for the head and kind of that snake head piece. I think that'll look good on an orc or something. So there's all the stuff from Sir Troy's Toy Kingdom. Next up is just some other silly stuff. We got some battle packs, or not battle packs, but poly bags, some spare pieces. Found these at Target for $1.30 a piece. I don't really need them for any good reason. I saw them and I like that headpiece. Not really for castle stuff, just I thought it'd be fun to grab them and maybe try and use them for something. And then these are from the wheel bike. My dad's friend gave me these parts in a lot he got for some Star Wars action figure stuff, but it had these parts, so he picked these out and gave them to me. These are from a wheel bike, which we have this set, but not, these printed parts are not in this good a condition. So they do got a couple little marks on them. I think if I wash them, they'll go away though. So I don't plan on rebuilding that set, but it's nice to have these good condition ones. And just a windscreen piece. These are a dime a dozen. We've probably got 30 of them. And just this little crap. It's a Exoforce stickers piece to one of the mechs. And just a little wheel. So, that is everything from my little haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like these sort of format videos where I go out shopping or something and then show you guys off what I got, like this video, leave a comment that you like it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.